Today, I'm going to be making a YouTube video about making a YouTube video. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Emma Cownley. I'm a freelance copywriter and blogger. And today I'm going to use this video time to go over making YouTube videos. I get asked about making videos all the time by other writers who are maybe considering it, or people that would like to kind of dip their toe into the water of videos and aren't quite sure where to start, what equipment they need, how to go about it, whether or not it's actually useful. So I'm going to go over that today, what you need to get started, what you need to consider before you get started, and just a few tips, things that I've learned from making videos that you might find useful, hopefully, because if you don't, why did you even watch this? Why did I even film it? Before I dive on in, I'd like to remind you to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. It is super helpful when you do that for me. It tells YouTube that my videos are actually good, and then they get boosted into the algorithm and I get more eyes on my content. So all you do when you click that subscribe and you click that like, you do me a massive favour. And for you, it's just one click of a mouse. And think of the karma you'll get. So first, let's start with your motivations. Why do you actually want to start making YouTube videos? Not only is this going to help you determine whether or not it's actually going to be worth it in the long run, it will help you plan your channel properly. Name it the correct thing, get it in front of the right eyes, get the right content plan together and make videos about stuff that's actually going to help you achieve your goals. Structure the videos in a way that's going to help you achieve your goals. Knowing what your goal is before you start is so important, rather than just sitting down in front of a camera and just doing whatever the fuck, because that's not going to help anyone and will probably be a huge time vampire for you in your day. Ultimately, is the juice worth the squeeze when it comes to making videos for you? Will it be? Is there another way to achieve your goal outside of YouTube? These are all the questions we have to ask ourselves. Next up, do you actually have the time? Because I'm not lying when I tell you that making videos is time consuming as fuck. It's not just sitting down in front of the camera, being really cute, and then going, okay, upload, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, I'm on the YouTubes. This takes a really fucking long time. My videos, hand on heart, are mediocre at best, and end to end they will take about a day for me to do. And that's, you know, I could be doing more, I'm not gonna lie. So they take up a huge, massive portion of time. Not only do I have to plan the content, looking at my content calendar as a whole in terms of what I'm posting on my blog and these videos, I also have to be scripting it, doing the research, finding all of the extra assets if I'm going to pull some of those in. I need to make sure I have the morning ready to film, the space is set up, the equipment is set up. I need to make sure that in the delivery I can get a really good clean delivery, because I kid you not, fuck up on this bit that I'm doing right now, you can ruin a whole video by missing something out or fucking something up. You can ruin the whole video. So it's not just kind of being cute and talking about what you want to talk about or whatever, or sitting stiffly and delivering it, you know, it's a whole ordeal. Then you've got to edit the bitch, do you know what I mean? Edit the audio, edit the video footage separately, cut that shit together, upload it, then you need to make a thumbnail, and that thing is an art form unto itself. Do a shit job on your thumbnail, your video will tank, all because of the thumbnail, I promise you. So that takes a whole load of time. Then you need the keyword research for all the information that you're putting into the back end of YouTube in the Creator Studio, putting the keywords in there, filling out all the info, getting all of the links to put in there, making sure you're checking all the right boxes, scheduling that shit, putting that shit on your website, scheduling shit to go out on social for it. It is a huge, massive endeavor. So doing it on a whim is not an option, especially if you're trying to run a successful, profitable freelance business. So you need to make sure that you have the time before you even begin. as with most things content related, blog posts, podcasts, magazines, emails, whatever the fuck, consistency will help you get results. And video content is absolutely no different. You need to make sure that you're hitting a consistent schedule consistently in order to gain any sort of traction or success. So if you don't have the time to do it, don't bother starting, because unless you can be consistent and regular with it and reliable, well, I mean, what can I say? And now for this section that everybody is gagging for. What equipment do I use to film my videos? I started out filming on nothing but an iPad, balanced on a stack of books right here in front of my monitor. That's all I had. That's what I used for about a year, until I knew I really actually did want to continue making videos. I wasn't going to put all the money down for all the fancy equipment that A, I didn't know how to use, B, I didn't even know what I wanted because I hadn't made videos yet, so I didn't know what I would need and what I wanted to achieve. I just started out with the basics, and that's what I would recommend. Use what you have and just get started right now, because if you start doing that whole,
oh, I can't do it until I've got this, and then I need that, and then I need this,
y'all are never going to get started. So start with what you fucking have, tinker around with it, see if you like it, is it worth the time, do you want to do it, and if so, then buy more equipment. Lighting. I started out using natural light from the window just behind you right here. And later on, when I changed my setup to the corner bookcase just here, I invested in a ring light, which I'm still figuring out how to get that right. I can understand why they have lighting technicians on films. I really can, because light is a tricky mistress. And now we're back here using the light because of the corona lockdown. I've kind of had to change things up a bit, and I've been able to use this window again. So natural light is great. Sometimes it's best. You can always tinker with the footage afterwards to adjust the levels and bring it down. Cover your window with a blind or some shit, I don't know. You don't need a fancy light. If you do really want to buy one, you can buy a little clip-on ring light for your phone or your iPad. That's a possibility, nice and cheap. Whatever the fuck. I now have a proper microphone. I have a Yeti Nano microphone. I believe that's what it is. No, I lied. It's a blue Yeti microphone. I would recommend, if you're going to invest in anything, invest in one of those first. It's taken the quality of my videos sky high. So you can film on your phone and record audio separately on a really good microphone and kind of splice them together, and I think that will probably elevate your production significantly. So if you are going to invest in anything, don't go for a fancy camera straight away, because you're not going to know exactly what you need. For example, if I was buying a camera now, I'd buy one with a viewfinder that you could kind of flip around so I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing and if I'm in shot. This camera doesn't have one. It's really fucking annoying. I have to guess. I might not even be in focus. I might not even be in shot. For thumbnails, I use Canva, nice and free, although I have upgraded because I do use it quite a lot. It's really, really easy to use, and you can tell it's easy to use because I am technologically deficient and I can use Canva, albeit not well, but I can use it. So Canva is really good for videos. And then for editing, I use iMovie. Comes free on my MacBook. Really easy to use. I've kind of learned how to get more fancy with it. If you look at my very, very old videos from 3 years ago, they're kind of amateur as fuck. But the thing is, just to get started, right? As I said, just fucking get started. Nowadays, I take a bit more time. I know more techniques, know how to use it a bit better. But as I say, it's completely free. I probably won't ever invest in better technology because I'm cheap. And this works. If you want music, you can find royalty-free music in the YouTube Creator Studio. It's all in there, and you download it, stick it in, you can get it for free, not an issue. And that's all my equipment. For the most part, nothing fancy at all. I do have a really sexy tripod. What's it called? Photo Pro UFO 2? I don't fucking know. I've got a couple of tripods that I like to use. They're very handy to have. But apart from that, pretty simple setup. Really all it is knowing what type of video to make, the themes that you want to work with, and being clever with editing that's really going to make it pop out. I'm just talking for the sake of talking now. I should shut up and end this video. Final tip, if you do decide this all sounds good, I really want to go ahead and make YouTube videos, I would recommend, as I always recommend, pipeline that shit. Get at least a month's worth of videos recorded, edited, scheduled before you do anything. Before you start shouting about how you're making videos, make sure you've got some and they're all in the bank, rather than making the first one, giving up and looking like a complete. Make sure that you've got a content pipeline, you've got it all stacked away, and then you're not under pressure, because as I say, these things take a fucking long time. I'm currently filming this video in early July. It's probably not going to go out till the end of August, early September. So that's how we do it over here in video land, especially if you're me. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give it a thumbs up. Drop me a comment if you've got any more questions that I haven't covered, because this has been a bit of a whirlwind situation. And come find me on Twitter at EJ Cownley. Give me a follow, chat with me there. Love to see you. And until next time, I'll see you back here, same time, same place in 2 weeks for more Kiss My A's. Take care. Peace out.